Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Mets find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jacob Degrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So now into the box is D. Strange Gordon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc. Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled off. Hit in the air down the left field line. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now into the box. Jeff Mcneal. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
First pitch on the way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So next to bat will be Dominic Smith entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, He just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Mcneil on third. Lindor at second with one away. Down the left field line and deep. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes! So a three-run shot to left center. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
That is good. The center fielder, George Springer.
At the plate now is George Springer. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A three-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 New York. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. In previous duels with Degrom, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Mike Moustakas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In now for the Reds, Nicolas Castellanos. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And he fouls this one off.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our... And now in the box, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner.
And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So here's Jeff Mcneal. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder going back. It's out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Number 87.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2.
So the next to bat will be Dominic Smith. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. It's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman,
A swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Tucker Barnhart is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's the Reds pitcher, Jose De Leon. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Go. Springer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now Springer belts one. Carrying well out to left. See you later. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here. This big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Next for the Mets, James Mccann. He singled first time up. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And with the dog days just ahead, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of August. From the belt, the pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Pops this one up. Suarez trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. See you later. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 33 on the year, as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ryan Hendricks is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Ryan Hendricks.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. Fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here it comes on 0-2. Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Strange Gordon. Back to the top of the looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Jesse Winker is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Winker, originally from New York State, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
In is Joey Votto now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. We're back with more on this set. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly.
Swing and a long drive, deep, going, it's gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, his third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The right fielder, number 30.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a long drive, deep, going, it's gone! Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 38th home run of the season for him as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now?
Somebody, yeah. This is one of those deals where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a snowman, right? That A spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Here's George Springer. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. See you later. And that's a special home run. George Springer, Continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect. This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, making it an even 250 for his career as this lead got even wider. Mark Warren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, James Mccann as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded to first. Fielded by Votto to second for 1.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First offering. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball.
The second baseman, Donaldson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mike Moustakas is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. First pitch of the AB now. Nicolas Castellanos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next to hit, Tyler Naquin trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out to left center field. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He's set. Here it comes. Lindor leads off second with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Pete Alonso. He'll shoot for his fourth homer to put himself in rare company. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His fourth in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Conforto. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Sean Doolittle gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. George Springer the next to hit, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Third baseman. Jump. Double play.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And there's out number 2.
Now that's the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob Degrom. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Striding in is Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Max Schrock steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Schrock, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next to hit is Jesse Winker. He grounded out last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. The throw will go to third, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 50, Amir Garrett.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Lifetime in this matchup, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Ripped toward the gap in right. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now,
Pete Alonso is having a monster day as you take a look at what he's done so far, and he's aiming for an unprecedented 5th homer in this one. From the stretch. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
the right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. Mets out in front, 23-0. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head.
Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Right side, but it's well foul. A pause, and the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 now.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
So he sets him down swinging. Eugenio Suarez is the second out in the 7th inning. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And that's in there, base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Snap throw to first is by him and down the right field line. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Moustakas is off of first with 2 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. George Springer Stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. One away. Stepping in once again is Josh Donaldson, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a...
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now back, the catcher, James Mccann.
Into the box, James Mccann. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin.
Center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
Now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready now is Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. First offering, got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gotta believe that was a miss.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to return. Lucas Sims comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's the Mets pitcher, Edwin Diaz, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count.
Diaz.
The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is right there, and he's got it for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff Mcneal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moustakas onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up.